Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, yuck.
Making wake-up wraps. Cheese and eggs.
That
Looks yummy. Good morning.
Here's your wake-up wraps.
Oh.
What do you have? You got ground mustard?
Thank you.
What are you watching?
I'm watching Dion.
No, you're watching Spidey. Okay, so here's their wake up wrap. Once it cools down, they're gonna have that, maybe a banana or something else afterwards. We also have a full day of eating. Welcome to the party. It's gonna be a fun day of kids, food, and laundry and chores for me. Oh, that's a cute new stuffy. Did you get that from your party?
Yeah.
So Theo had his 4th birthday party yesterday, and you had, how much fun did you have?
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun. What was your favorite part about the party?
When I opened presents.
New birthday toy. Matt made me my lovely espresso, which he does every morning, as a husband should, for his wife.
I have my coffee with cream.
Did you just push him down?
And my favorite Mama Bear mug.
Just heavy cream.
And I put some... It's called Barista Boost.
Ooh.
We can't talk anymore, so...
I crashed Felix's collar.
Oh, good job.
It doesn't matter what I put in it because you guys can't hear me talk anymore, so... But it's called Barista Boost. It's essentially like cinnamon, stevia, and L-theanine, I think, are the major things. There's some other stuff in it, too. The front garden, we're getting our first eggplant. It's a Japanese eggplant. I'll just talk later when I'll show you guys.
Look at that spider.
Buy it.
What should we do with it? He's right there now.
Let's check out the garden. How do you think our eggplant's growing? Beautiful day.
Wow.
So this is our pride and joy at the moment.
Yeah.
Look at that. And it's kind of like the plant didn't grow much, so it can barely support that eggplant. I think I planted this at the wrong time of year, so that's why the plant is not very big. My tomato kind of stopped producing. Mega's got some sunflowers that are looking pretty nice and strong. So all my beans on this pole have pretty much died, but the basil's looking really strong too. But this bean plant, which is the same as the ones on that pole, is doing tremendously. Look at this guy. Starts right there, all the way up the rose bush, and now it's sending some feelers out over here. And we have a sponsor for today's video. It is Element Electrolytes. Without a doubt, the best electrolyte supplement you're gonna find. If you look throughout all the other options, they either do not have significant amounts of electrolytes like this one does, or they contain a lot of sugar and other like added stuff that you don't really want. So this is very simple. It has natural flavors. It's sweetened with stevia, and it has good significant amounts of electrolytes. 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium. Comes in a bunch of good flavors. The supplement comes in these pouches, which are single serving. Usually I add it to a pretty large glass of water, like about this size. Really great supplements for a keto diet, any kind of low carb diet. If you're really active, you sweat a lot, you need to replenish your sodium. So definitely pick up Element Electrolytes. Use the link down below. There's a special offer. drinkelement.com/KetoConnect. You get a free sampler pack with your first purchase, which includes 8 different flavors. Element Electrolytes, definitely something you're going to want to try. And thanks to Element for sponsoring the video.
What's up, guys? I just got back from Whole Foods. It's about to be 9:30, and I'm gonna show you what I got. Okay, so we're doing Cobb salads for dinner tonight. So I got some romaine lettuce, eggs. I got some berries. Both were on sale. They're still in season. Some kale sprouts, which we've never tried for our salads tonight. A little bag of romaine for small salads for like lunch if I want to do. Coleslaw mix, which I also sometimes like to put in my salads, or like tomorrow I'm thinking we're gonna do salmon bowls, so like just like a little extra crunch there. Carrots, I'm obsessed with carrots and hummus. I got a spicy hummus this time, and I'm obsessed with spice. I also found a new hot sauce that I want to try. Milk was on sale, and we have a little fridge downstairs, so I got 2 milks. Cheese, we got some string cheese. The boys and Matt love string cheese. Parmesan cheese and the mozzarella for the salad, but also I think I'm going to make like chicken nuggets in the processor tonight with some chicken thighs that we have, and then with Parmesan, mozzarella, and some seasoning, and like then air fry them. So we'll see how that turns out. He's gluten-free, no cookie dough pieces that you can just quickly make cookies out of. The boys love doing that. Heavy cream for Matt's coffee. This bacon was on sale. It's thick sliced Black Forest bacon. So I'm gonna do that for the Cobb salads as well tonight. And then English cucumber. Pork rinds. Everyone loves some pork rinds in this house. Avocado oil, mayo, tomatoes. Snack on these all the time, just throughout the day with hummus on their own. And they're also gonna go in the Cobb salad. Sometimes I put them in my eggs. Bananas, everyone except me in the house loves bananas. The boys love bananas. Snacks, breakfast. Matt puts them in his smoothies. This Sweet Fire habanero hot sauce, I'm excited. I have another habanero one, but this is lower sodium, which I like. And I'm hoping it's spicier. Lemons, fresh lemons. Probably make a dressing out of it throughout the week. We got some yellow potatoes. The boys love potatoes in the air fryer, French fries. Avocado oil chips. My mom is in town. She's been here for like 10 days. She's gonna stay here for another week and a half or so, and she loves potato chips. Broccoli for I think maybe the salmon bowls tomorrow. Green onion for dinners. Some apples. The boys love apples. I always peel the skins and they just go to town. Some baby potatoes. Felix loves these. So when he's home with me during the week, it's an easy, quick air fryer, like heat up situation for lunch for him. And then these phenomenal pitas that are super simple. The 4 ingredients that you'd expect: flour, water, yeast, and a little bit of salt. But that's the haul. I'm gonna put it all away. I gotta go. I have a doctor's appointment. All right, I am taking a quick snack to go on the road. I got some carrots. Some of the new spicy hummus I got plain hummus.
What's that stuff on the hummus?
And then the new hot sauce I got. I tried it. It's spicy. It's not like burning my mouth though. And I want burn my mouth levels, so I'm gonna have to find something hotter. And then I'm gonna throw some tomatoes in here as well. And then I'm gonna take a bag of these high-low chips, which are so good. The new device they have in place at Amazon. Not Amazon, Whole Foods, but it's like an Amazon Prime device. They can scan your hand. Like you just put your hand over it and your credit card's attached to your like fingerprint, your DNA. It's like people are excited about it. And I was like, don't do it.
Wait, it's attached to, how do they set it up? I need to know more.
I don't know. She was like gonna tell me and I was like, I don't want to do it. Like I don't want to hear the spiel. But like she was like, yeah, it's like.
No matter how they do it, I'm not doing it.
Exactly.
So here's what I got going for the outside backyard garden. Not a ton of sun back here. I would say like 6 to 8 hours a day. So we may struggle. But I got some radishes. The way the sun shines, like this section here gets a little bit more sun. So these are looking pretty good. And I don't know what I'm doing. I've never grown any of this stuff before. We have some beets, which aren't really doing much because this area doesn't get a lot of sun. Cucumbers are starting to do pretty good. These ones are struggling because they don't get sun, but we got like 3 or 4 pretty solid ones here. And then the zucchinis are doing really well. I don't see any fruit forming yet, but I see some flowers. Tomato plant. I started all this stuff really late, so. And then look at all these mushrooms we get every morning. I think that's a good sign for the quality of the soil and stuff. Got some marigolds blooming. My grandpa gave me those seeds. He dried them from last year. Let's see how much food we get. And then for breakfast, I don't feel like cooking, so I'm just gonna have some of this stuff. Pistachios, shelled. Some figs, dried figs. Probably like 3. These smoked oysters in a can with olive oil. Raspberries, maybe half of this. And a Paw Patrol string cheese.
Welcome back.
Just got done with my run, still battling plantar fasciitis. I can do like 2 miles maybe at most. I'm trying to battle through it, but it's not going well.
I just got back. It was a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. It's 1. Had my snacks in the car. And so now I'm home. I'm gonna also do a run. I started running again. I've only run 1 day and I'm really slow. But it's a nice little change up. I'm just gonna hit the tread though. That's what Matt's aunt says. She says hit the tread. All right guys, here we are. Matt just had his run and it's 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna make him a breakfast sandwich. So there's 3 eggs cracked in there with some butter and some avocado oil spray. And then I'm gonna put some of this deli meat on it. It is the honey turkey, smoked honey turkey, I think. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do a couple slices of aged cheddar. He usually likes Munster, but we only have 1 slice left, so I'm gonna do this so he can have 2 slices of cheese. And then I'm gonna do it on this pita that you guys saw that I got earlier from Whole Foods, and that's all. It's super simple. And then I put a couple dabs of this hot sauce on it because it just adds a little bit of spice, but not too much. But we will add this one today. Okay, so here's the sandwich. I always finish it off in the air fryer for like 2 to 3 minutes. It kind of just heats it through, melts the cheese a little more. It's super simple, super delicious. And this is going to Matt. What's up, guys? It is 3 o'clock. Matt's gonna go pick up the boys soon. And I'm prepping dinner. I got this thick cut Black Forest ham. I'm just gonna do in the oven for ease. And then
Black Forest ham or bacon?
Bacon is what I meant. Black Forest bacon. And then I just have to make the chicken nuggets that I told you about. I'm gonna show you the process and hard boil some eggs. And then it's just gonna be a quick throw together for these Cobb salads. All right, guys, here is the mix. It's the chicken thighs. I trimmed a lot of the fat off, and then Parmesan, mozzarella, and some garlic, salt, and pepper. But guess what? Doesn't work. Cool. Thanks, Theo and Felix. So I'm gonna pivot. I guess the blender or an immersion blender. The Vitamix or an immersion blender. I'm gonna figure out what to do, and then I'll let you know. All right, guys. Here's the chicken nuggets. They don't look that bad, right? So I used the immersion blender, and it took a minute, but it looks pretty good, and I got it all mixed together. It also had an egg in it. I don't know if I showed you that part. And then I added some of this olive oil just to hydrate it a little more so that when I'm blending it with the immersion blender, it breaks down. So let's get these in, and the bacon is out. Nice and burnt, my specialty. Okay, so I pivoted from the oven, and I just put all of the chicken in the air fryer after seeing them cook for like 8 minutes in the oven because they looked not good. So I figured the air fryer always does damage control, and it always can make something that doesn't taste that good taste pretty good. I am snacking on some hummus, more hummus. I'm all about hummus these days, and some tomatoes that I washed for the salad, but I'm eating them, so probably gonna have to wash more.
Kids are home. Fifi, did you get a boo-boo today?
No. Hey, mister.
Where's your boo-boo? Where's your boo-boo?
Wait.
No, I thought it was right here. Where's your boo-boo?
Wait.
Who gave you a boo-boo?
Oh,
Who bit you?
Zach.
Zach bit him. If there is a Zach, we're not sure yet. There's Theo's dinner. Have you ever had a salad before?
Yeah, at school.
Oh.
At school, I like salad too much.
Dinner time.
This looks very gourmet.
It's 4:30. Bacon,
And
cherry,
you made
cherry
like chicken
tomatoes.
nuggets or something?
Yeah, bacon, cherry tomatoes, 2 eggs, shredded Parmesan, because he doesn't like chunks of cheese, which is like so weird. Matt's the most particular person I've ever met. What else
And
don't
what
you
are
like?
these?
Kale sprouts. I thought we'd try a different sprout.
I'm gonna try growing some microgreens, I think. Looks good.
Do you like chunks of chicken? Like that?
Yeah.
I made them fresh.
Yeah.
I struggled because our processor's broken. I got everything in and then it didn't
Why
start.
is it broke?
I don't know, because
I just used it the other day.
I can't figure it out. Get out of your comfort zone, baby.
It's good.
Theo asked specifically for this dinner and then told me he actually does not want this dinner at all. And that is the life living with 2 toddlers.
3.
You.
So it was just birthday weekend, and one of Theo's gifts was playing a lot of video games, and we were playing like the shooting game. Can't really like control it that well, but he drops down, he's very animated, and there's like a bunch of enemies, and he starts shooting, and he just out of nowhere, he says, "Killing season!" I was just like, sometimes they just say stuff, you don't even know where they get it from. Huge drama in the neighborhood.
In the HOA.
In the HOA. Usually I completely stay out of it. I don't care. Do your whatever you want to do, basically. I think the only time I was ever kind of like, hey, something should happen was when there was like people renting in the neighborhood and they just had like their grass like up to here. And I was like, okay, maybe we should do something here. But in general, just do whatever. I'm fine with it.
Live and let live.
So the garden that I showed you in the front is becoming a problem.
For one person.
For one person in the neighborhood. Instead of just coming to me and being like, hey, I don't really like this. How does everyone feel about it? Is it like, you know, messing with the whole look of the neighborhood, which it's not. It's not very even noticeable. We're out like way on the end too. She starts forming like a neighborhood coalition And she's like, hey, like, what do you guys think about that garden at the end there? There's like a few other people right near us that are way worse than us with like garbage and bad stuff, but she just lumped us in with them. It's just very like indirect and like passive aggressive about it. So for that reason, like if she would have asked me or it was brought up in a nice way, I probably would have just been like, yeah, I can move it around or like, you know, just get rid of it because it's not really doing much. We just got the one eggplant at the moment.
All
And
our
some
sunflowers.
basil. And our sunflowers. Based on the course of action she took, I decided I'm 100% going to war, dying on the hill of the garden. I don't care how bad it is. It's staying out there until there's some sort of action filed, HOA vote, taking it to the board, just going all the way. That's the decision I'm making. What do you guys think?
The person who has the issue with the gardens in our driveway is the person we would have probably said we're closest to in the neighborhood. Like we've hung out with them several times. They've taken care of things in our house. We've gone over. We've gone out to do stuff together. And so it's just kind of blindsiding. And that's, I think, the most disturbing aspect of it. It's like, if you have a problem with it, fine. But like Matt said, approach us. Have the respect and the decency. I think it's just very spineless, and it speaks to her as a person. I keep saying we're trying to feed our family, but we've gotten like 7, 10 good, delicious cherry tomatoes. I ate
We
five
did a taste test, store-bought versus those.
Amazing.
So different.
So I ate all 5 just back to back to back yesterday that you picked the other day. So good. So anyway, just if you have an issue with someone and you are 20 plus, like be an adult about it. Fine. I'll even say like 25 plus, right? Just be an adult about it. Hash it out. Tell the person. You don't need to go a roundabout way.
Mommy, what did you do?
Sorry.
Oh.
This is what entertains them the most right now.
Yep, that's it. Full day of eating. It's about to be 7. We're going to take the boys out. Hit the hay.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Bye. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.